Act 2 of Henry V. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Henry V by William Shakespeare. Act 2. Prologue. Enter Chorus. Now all the youth of England are on fire, and silken dalliance in the wardrobe lies. Now thrive the armourers, and honour's thought reigns solely in the breast of every man. They sell the pasture now to buy the horse, following the mirror of all Christian kings, with winged heels as English Mercuries. For now sits expectation in the air, and hides a sword from hilts unto the point with crowns imperial, crowns and coronets, promised to Harry and his followers. The French, advised by good intelligence of this most dreadful preparation, shake in their fear, and with pale policy seek to divert the English purposes. O England, model to thy inward greatness, like little body with a mighty heart, what mightst thou do that honour would thee do, were all thy children kind and natural? But see thy fault. France hath in thee found out a nest of hollow bosoms, which he fills with treacherous crowns, and 3 corrupted men, one Richard Earl of Cambridge, and the second Henry Lord Scrope of Masham, and the third Sir Thomas Grey, Knight of Northumberland, have for the guilt of France, O guilt indeed, confirmed conspiracy with fearful France, and by their hands this grace of kings must die, if hell and treason hold their promises, ere he take ship for France and in Southampton. Linger your patience on, and will digest the abuse of distance, force a play. The sum is paid, the traitors are agreed, the king is set from London, and the scene is now transported, gentles, to Southampton. There is the playhouse, there must you sit, and thence to France shall we convey you safe, and bring you back, charming the narrow seas to give you gentle pass. For if we may, we'll not offend one stomach with our play. But till the king come forth, and not till then, unto Southampton do we shift our scene. Exit. Scene 1. London, a street. Enter Corporal Nym and Lieutenant Bardolph.
Well met, Corporal Nym.
Good morrow, Lieutenant Bardolph.
What, are Ancient Pistol and you friends yet?
For my part, I care not. I say little, but when time shall serve, there shall be smiles, but that shall be as it may. I dare not fight, but I will wink, and hold out mine iron. It is a simple one. But what though? It will toast cheese, and it will endure cold as another man's sword will. And there's an end.
I will bestow a breakfast to make you friends, and will be all 3 sworn brothers to France. Let it be so, good Corporal Nym.
Faith, I will live so long as I may, that's certain of it. And when I cannot live any longer, I will do as I may. That is my rest. That is the rendezvous of it.
It is certain, Corporal, that he is married to Nell quickly, and certainly she did you wrong, for you were troth plight to her.
I cannot tell. Things must be as they may. Men may sleep, and they may have their throats about them at that time, and some say knives have edges. It must be as it may. Though Patience be a tired mare, yet she will plod. There must be conclusions. Well, I cannot tell.
Enter Pistol and Hostess.
Here comes Ancient Pistol and his wife. Good Corporal, be patient here. How now, mine host Pistol?
Base tyke, call'st thou me host? Now, by this hand I swear I scorn the term, nor shall my Nell keep lodgers.
No, by my troth, not long. For we cannot lodge and board a dozen or 14 gentlewomen that live honestly by the prick of their needles, but it will be thought we keep a bawdy house straight. Nym and Pistol draw. Oh, well-a-day, lady, if he be not drawn now! We shall see wilful adultery and murder committed.
Good lieutenant, good corporal, offer nothing here.
Pish!
Pish for thee, Iceland dog, thou pricky-eared cur of Iceland.
Oh, good Corporal Nym, show thy valour and put up your sword.
Will you shog off? I will have you solace.
Solace, egregious dog? O viper vile! The solace in thy most marvellous face, the solace in thy teeth, and in thy throat, and in thy hateful lungs, yea, in thy maw, Purdy, and, which is worse, within thy nasty mouth. I do retort the solace in thy bowels, for I can take, and pistol's cock is up, and flashing fire will follow.
I'm not Barbazan. You cannot conjure me. I have an humour to knock you indifferently well. If you grow foul with me, Pistol, I will scour you with my rapier, as I may in fair terms. If you would walk off, I would prick your guts a little in good terms, as I may, and that's the humour of it.
O braggart vile, and damned furious wight! The grave doth gape, and doting death is near, therefore exhale.
Hear me what I say. He that strikes the first stroke, I'll run him up to the hilts, as I am a soldier.
Draws.
An oath of mickle might, and fury shall abate. Give me thy fist, thy forefoot to me give. Thy spirits are most tall.
I will cut thy throat one time or other in fair terms. That is the humour of it.
Couple a gorge, that's the word. I thee defy again. O hound of Crete, think'st thou my spouse to get? No, to the spittle go, and from the powdering keg of infamy fetch forth the Lazarkite of Cressid's kind, Doll Tearsheet she by name, and her espouse. I have, and I will hold, the quondam quickly, for the only she, and, Pauca, there's enough. Go.
Enter the boy.
Mine hast Pistol, you must come to my master, and you hostess. He is very sick, and will to bed. Good Bartles, put thy face between his shits, and do the huffies of a warming pan. Faith, he is very ill.
Away, you rogue.
By my troth, he'll yield the crow a pudding one of these days. Ah, the king has killed his heart. Good husband, come home presently. Exeunt hostess and boy.
Come, shall I make you two friends? We must to France together. Why the devil should we keep knives to cut one another's throats?
Let floods o'er swell, and fiends for food howl on.
You'll pay me the 8 shillings I won of you at betting.
Base is the slave that pays.
That now I will have. That's the humour of it.
As manhood shall compound. Push home.
They draw.
By this sword, he that makes the first thrust, I'll kill him. By this sword I will.
Sword is an oath, and oaths must have their course.
Corporal Nym and thou will be friends, and thou wilt not. Why, then, be enemies with me too? Prithee, put up.
I shall have my 8 shillings I won of you at betting.
A noble shalt thou have, and present pay. A liquor likewise will I give to thee, and friendship shall combine, and brotherhood. I'll live by Nym, and Nym shall live by me. Is this not just? For I shall sutler be unto the camp, and profits will accrue. Give me thy hand.
I shall have my noble.
In cash most justly paid.
Well then, that's the humour oft.
Re-enter hostess. As ever ye came a women, come in quickly to Sir John. Ah, poor Art, he is so shaked of a burning quotidian tertian, that it is most lamentable to behold. Sweet men, come to him.
The king hath run bad humours on the knight. That's the even of it.
Nym, thou hast spoke the right. His heart is fracted and corroborate.
The king is a good king. But it must be as it may, he passes some humours and careers.
Let us condole the night. 4 lambkins we will live.
Scene 2. Southampton. A council chamber. Enter Exeter, Bedford, and Westmoreland.
For God his grace is bold to trust these traitors.
They shall be apprehended by and by.
How smooth and even they do bear themselves, as if allegiance in their bosoms sat, crowned with faith and constant loyalty.
The king hath note of all that they intend by interception which they dream not of.
Nay, but the man that was his bedfellow, whom